In academic contemplation of the ego, we must first establish the context, the primacy of the golden rule, embedded across diverse religious and philosophical traditions. The principle, treat others as you would wish to be treated, summarizes the wisdom of myriad doctrines and points to a shared core of ethical reciprocity. Yet habitual adherence is complicated by what is frequently called the ego. We are conditioned from infancy onward to perceive an absolute delineation between self and others. Individuality, championed as both a birthright and aspiration, often degenerates into a relentless quest for affirmation, distinction, and superiority. These pursuits are not only culturally reinforced, they are exalted as central to happiness and fulfillment. However, academic examination reveals their cyclical nature, the endless striving for recognition that perpetually eludes satisfaction. This futile cycle is the essence of egoic pursuit, a phenomenon deserving closer scrutiny. For analytic clarity, ego can be defined as the set of internal imperatives driving one to act or think in ways intended to elevate oneself relative to others. While a certain level of egocentrism might be an evolutionary adaptation, enhancing survival through status or resource acquisition, it is also clear that ego operates as a tool, not an end. When it becomes central, an existential curtain falls, obscuring authenticity and impeding self-realization. Analytical neutrality is recommended. One must examine whether motivation or perception is tethered to others' opinions. If so, academic objectivity suggests its elimination, or at least mitigation. Concrete illustrations clarify this dynamic. Consider the individual seeking a prestigious automobile for the respect it will elicit among peers. The professional striving for a coveted position solely to foster spousal approval. The citizen silencing genuine beliefs to avoid communal ostracism. The youth submerging individuality to blend with the crowd. In each scenario, the authentic self is subordinated to the imagined expectations of an observing collective. The individual becomes less agent than object, apprehensive of hypothetical observers, and thus alienated from personal truth. This observational paradigm is worthy of further investigation. The academic proposition advanced here is that our perception is often inverted. We believe ourselves the object of constant scrutiny, while in reality, we are primarily the subject, continuously observing ourselves. The anxiety stemming from the pursuit of external validation, the stress of unattainable standards, richer, smarter, stronger, kinder, and the paralysis derived from perpetual self-monitoring are all products of egocentric conditioning. From an academic perspective, the phenomena precipitated by unchecked ego are both significant and destructive. The perpetual effort to maintain one's centrality undermines learning, resilience, and collective purpose. It induces fear, the fear that one's existence is validated only by satisfying the ever-changing cravings of one's egocentric imagination. This is the fear of observation, of standing at the center of the imaginary arena. Empirical surveys commonly report that public speaking, being the center of attention, is humanity's most prevalent fear, even superseding mortality. This is not coincidental. It is emblematic of the ego's dominion, the dread of scrutiny amplified by cultural conditioning. The logical response is thus the pursuit of neutrality, the intentional detachment from ego-driven processes. Only by repositioning focus away from the self as center and toward participation in collective existence can one approach authentic fulfillment. In closing, the academic argument insists on the recognition of ego not as inherent essence, but as acquired lens, a distorting mechanism that both motivates and inhibits. Neutral observation of time and experience, conducted with intentionality, offers a method of loosening ego's hold. Through this, individuals may rediscover themselves not as isolated centers, but as constituents of a wider and perhaps mysterious whole, guided by unity rather than performance. The task is not solely to subdue the ego, but to reorient the gaze, to become both observer and participant in the communal fabric of existence.